Discipline is the way that you stay on course and conquer each obstacle as you go on through life. It helps us reach our goals and make sure that we obtain them within a given matter of time. Without discipline, we're kind of stuck in the same place and wondering what else we do with our lives. The reason why it's so important is because there's a lot of issues in this day and age, like obesity, financial crisis, so on and so forth. And with discipline, we actually decrease those chances of them happening to us. What you eat, what you do, and how you do things are what make you disciplined. The way I can explain this is, say you have a salad and you have a donut. And obviously, there's one consequence and the other for whichever you choose. The donut obviously is freaking delicious, right? The salad is a little bit bland, but say you eat the donut, you're taking in all the carbs and all the fats. With the salad, you're more energized. And say the outcome is obviously whatever puts you in your body, you become. So if you're always eating donuts, pizza, burgers, you're not exactly living the healthiest lifestyle. Not saying that you only have to eat salads and all the healthy stuff to live a healthy lifestyle, but you need to have a balance. What's so beneficial in the long run is, think about this 5-10 years from now. If you're consistently eating donuts, pizzas, all the junk food, right? And you go to a doctor and now you need cholesterol pills because your cholesterol is so damn high, you're within reach of diabetes, and that means more pills to be taken, and that's a new sort of discipline. If you have all those issues, you have to take these amounts of pills within a given day, and you have to make sure you have to take them in this sort of order. And that's just not the thing that we want to, exercise right now. We actually want to be healthy, and discipline helps us with that. Now, the reason I say it's important for us to be balanced is because we still would like to get the enjoyment out of life. For me, I love eating chips, but I limit myself because I hate getting acne on my face. All the excessive oils and, let's just say, pimples and zits. I mean, obviously our faces are natural, but no one likes having that stuff on our face. Discipline is meant to help you reach your goals in the long run. And for me, I prefer to stay fit. I really do like being proactive because it really does give me energy. If I was in my desk all day just watching YouTube videos and playing video games, I would not be the fittest person alive. If I were to run, I'd probably be out of breath because my muscles are so inactive. It takes, I'm doing stuff with energy that I don't have. So discipline helps you take things in the long run because you're able to do tasks, get them finished, and essentially makes you proactive. Proactivity allows you to benefit for the future. If you're leaving all the things last minute, and like me, I procrastinate. I try not to. I'm procrastinating today by making this video, but if you were to do everything within the given sort of time, it allows you to have more freedom for the future. Eating healthy gives you more freedom to enjoy a better life in the future. Managing money allows you to be financially stable for the future. Because we all know that one person's always asking for his 20 every week, and it's like, why can't you get a job? Why can't you have your own 20? What you do with the day and how you do it is what makes a person disciplined. Now for me, I haven't had the best sleep schedule because I've been drinking like the last 2 days. Like, obviously not all day, but I've been drinking and waking up late, and obviously, my drinking habits are the reason why I'm inactive today. So there's definitely reason for why what you do also affects your day, and why discipline helps with you being proactive. Now, the way I was proactive today was I was doing designs, like for at least an hour or two I was working on a design, and I actually had fun doing it because I was listening to music, I was working, and I essentially have a new design planned out that I want to do for my brand. Now, if you guys didn't know, I actually opened up MV Studios about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and just every so often, whenever I do get the chance to, possibly every day for about 2 hours, I'm working on new designs for my clothing. Now that's discipline, because what I don't want to do is like, I'm working on one design for every week. No, I want to do multiple designs that I can push out for my brand. And the reason why that's discipline is because within the long run, I'll have like a catalog of designs that people can choose from. And it just helps my brand because it provides variety. And the reason most disciplined people are free is because they do things within a sort of set time, right? And that allows for them to do other things, later on. And like I said, procrastination doesn't help because if you're building things up, to the last minute, you have to take those things down little by little, and that consumes your time. Now, it's hard for us not to procrastinate because I learned this on Instagram, but essentially, the reason why we procrastinate is because the mind wants us to be in a state of comfort. We want to be in a given mood at a given time. If we don't feel like doing work, it's really hard for us to focus and do something because our mind's on other things. So say for me, I just felt designing. I did not want to do any of my work. And now given however long I'm holding on to that, and I have like all these list of items that I have to break down, me being disciplined really would have helped me. But because I'm procrastinating it, I'm probably not going to be doing those things until like tomorrow night. Hopefully I can get it done today, because I really don't want to have all that workload on me, especially because I have a project due, and that's just not something that I want to give myself a hassle of. Now, like I said, discipline does not mean you can't enjoy life. It's actually meant to benefit your life. And overall, for me, I can say that me working out, me having a decent sleep schedule, and just all those things are what make me disciplined. And obviously you can get better at being disciplined, and it's only meant to help you achieve your goals. Discipline, I understand that it's not the most fun thing to do, and I literally cleaned my room for this video. That's discipline, because I didn't feel like cleaning my room. And it really just benefits you. You know, it's meant to benefit you. And if you're not disciplined, well, let's just say you're kind of gonna give yourself only a harder time, because things that could have been done, you know, within like that. That's the thing. Some things really don't take that long to do. It's just the thought of doing it that makes you not want to do it. One of my family members, her seat's been screwed over. Her toilet seat was screwed over, and I was like, I don't feel like fixing the toilet seat, right? But me and my dad knocked it out, and it took like 10 minutes. You know, that's not a long time. To me, my thing is like, oh, this is gonna take forever. I have to read a manual and I have to do things step by step. No, it literally took us 10 minutes, you know? And discipline really is just doing things that you don't feel like doing within that given time. Now, if you guys want to build discipline, there are several different ways you can help with that. For example, be aware of your temptations and impulses. Obviously, you know, say if you're trying to be healthy, you can work your way around your discipline, but just, you know, up to a certain point. For example, if you're trying to just eat healthy, you can still have cheat meals. Say throughout the week you're eating healthy, salads and fruits and all the balanced meal stuff, and then on the weekend, you know, one portion of the weekend, whichever weekend, right, you can just start eating donuts, pizza, and, you know, as long as you're back on your workout and eating healthy again, that's completely fine. But the reason why you want to control your temptations and your impulses is because they can completely throw you off course. Whereas when you have discipline, it helps you keep on track. It helps you stay focused on your goal. The other thing is your time. Managing your time is very hard in this day and age because of social media. You know, I'll probably spend about like at least 4 to 6 hours just scrolling on Instagram and stuff, when I really could have used that 4 to 6 hours to get done with work that would have been done in like 30 minutes. So one key thing I learned about with my phone, and I've done this, and I'm probably gonna do it right now, but what you guys can actually do is there's this setting called grayscale, and essentially it makes your phone go gray. And the reason why it helps is because with all the pretty colors on our phone, it makes us more likely to get back on it and scroll through Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, whatever the case may be. But when you have a grayscale on, it takes all the prettiness away, and you're left with a boring black and white phone. And it helps because it's telling our minds like, oh, this is no fun, let's go back to do other things, right? So I've used that, and it has definitely, you know, helped me get off Instagram, because I'm not gonna lie, I'd be looking at reels for like a good 30 minutes every hour. So that's one thing that will definitely help, keeping distractions or leaving your phone on vibrate, putting your phone face downwards, so whenever you get a notification, you're not so distracted from that notification. But managing your time is so important, because the moment you can get done with all the things you have to do, the more you can enjoy it later on. Now, making a plan is also a great way to help yourself become disciplined. For me, the way I started making my plan was I had a friend, and we really just wanted to make more money and better improve ourselves. So what he told me to do, because I told him like I have terrible time management, and so what he told me to do was download this app called Google Calendar. And let me find it. I know it's this calendar app he told me to do, or like, yeah, Google Calendar. So essentially, either on my phone or on my computer, I can just make a whole to-do list. Say like, wake up at this time, go to the gym, eat lunch, read a book, all that stuff. And it really has helped me because it made me a lot more productive. And at the end of the day, knowing that I achieved all these things that I could do, it really does make me sleep better at night. Creating a list for yourself really does help, because it allows you to structure your day throughout. Because I don't know how many people can just on the spot like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym right now, I'm gonna go do this right now, right? So when we make a plan, it allows us to structure our day. And you know, you're not always going to be able to follow through with a plan, but at least knowing that you're doing things within that plan. I mean, I've had days where I've missed the gym, or I didn't read a book, or all these little things, right? But as long as I'm doing those things in accordance with what I planned, You know, it's only making me more disciplined, and now I kind of do it to the point where I don't need a list, I just do it. Another thing that definitely helps you become disciplined is having goals. And the reason I say that is because you need discipline. Discipline is essentially a sort of processes that you do, like a system, right, that allow you to achieve the event. So say if I'm making a video, my whole discipline is, okay, what am I gonna discuss? How am I gonna say this? Am I gonna script it or am I gonna freehand it, right? And then the other portion is just all around how am I gonna do things and how I'm gonna achieve it overall. Because there's times when I'm just like, I don't feel like doing a video, and then I haven't done a video in a month, you know? And it's not easy to come up with content. I mean, I can talk about things, but it's not easy to talk about content, not at the top of my head, unless I plan things out. So for this video, I kind of just felt like doing it because this is something I wanted to discuss for a bit, and I'm on my laptop just for reference, you know, based on what I can talk about. I literally have Chat GPT up, really helpful. And it helps me become disciplined because I know the more I learn about how I'm doing things, the more I can do it and slowly improve over time. But having a goal helps you because when you have a goal, you create a system for yourself, and that system allows you to achieve things and you meet your goal. And just remember that, you know, being disciplined isn't all fun. It can be fun, but it's not always gonna be fun. You know, sometimes I wanna drink something, even if it's, you know, a morning drink. Or maybe I wanna eat some chips. I'll have like 2 bags of chips, you know, at work, and that's not really giving me the best energy for the day. So it really isn't it's not easy to stay disciplined, you know. But being disciplined is beneficial for you because it benefits you in the long run. You have more energy, you're more open-minded, you're not so emotional about certain things, and you just get things done throughout the day. That's it for today's video. I'm sorry if this is very scrambled up. I'm gonna get better at this, I promise. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really just doing this to improve myself and help others improve themselves because there's really only benefit. I'm only trying to send you guys a positive message and help you guys improve as well. So, see you guys.